The 1980s were a period that had some really memorable television shows on air. Here is a look at some of them that were very popular. The 1980s were a glorious period in terms of entertainment. This was the time when the music industry saw many talents and television had many popular shows that entertained families altogether. This was also the time when families were glued to their television sets due to the variety seen in the shows. From sitcoms to dramas, the small screen was truly experimental and it delighted audiences with some interesting TV shows, some of which are unforgettable even till date. Here are some of the popular TV shows of the 1980s. The Wonder Years. The Wonder Years was a super hit television show that began in the late 80s. The story revolved around Kevin Arnold and Winnie Cooper and romance during the early years of junior high school. This television show dealt with relationship issues and the thoughts and feelings associated with youngsters. This sitcom also had a very popular theme song that was the official soundtrack released in 1988. A typical teenager's life was well depicted through this television series. The Wonder Years was truly wonderful in every possible way. Small Wonder. Small Wonder was a television program that began in 1985. This show belonged to the category of science fiction, yet it dealt with daily issues from one's life. If you think back, you might probably remember a very cute and adorable girl who played the role of a robot who was modeled after a real human girl. Her superhuman strength was the main feature of this show. The creator of Vicky, the robot girl, includes her with his family. The show had its interesting humorous moments. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. This is one of the most popular series of the 1980s, which began in 1984. Jeremy Brett played the role of this very famous detective. All the stories in the show had the same titles, which were based on Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's collection of short stories. In certain stories, the scriptwriters did take their liberties regarding the plot lines. A specific alteration then planned to change the habit of Sherlock Holmes' addiction to cocaine. This was done with the approval of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's granddaughter. Agatha Christie's Poirot. The works of talented writer Agatha Christie were used to launch the British drama in 1989. It was based on the fictional character, Hercule Poirot, a detective from Belgium. This British television drama was aired in the United States as Poirot. The very talented David Sackett was roped in to play the main lead of this rather genius detective who has the knack of solving various types of cases. The Bold and the Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful, also known as B&B, is an American soap opera. This popular television soap was first telecasted in 1987. It became a rage with millions of viewers all across the world. The theme song was also a trademark played by saxophonist Eric Marinthal. The storyline revolved around the Forrester family, which was also infamous for being altered to suit the ratings. Although these shows were aired many years back, they still have retained their individual identity despite the number of television shows that are being aired every year.